I just instantly reconnected. No idea what that was about, but okay. I'm gonna assume that's Twitch's fault. Yeah, Mustard. I blame Twitch too. 'Cause I don't have bad internet anymore.
Well, so much for peace.
And I've dropped no frames.
Should mind my step.
I'm offline. I have Frontier now.
No
Way
traps,
better.
please. Don't want to draw any attention.
Murdered someone in view of a...
What are you gonna do about it, buddy? Ow. Incredible miss. Lovely stuff. Optimal's trash, sure is. That.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Beastmaster, hell yeah. How you doing, Lone? You hit me? Oh, wait. What do you mean? That's what I was really hoping wouldn't happen. Moonrise moment. Fucking kidding me, man. Gonna pull these two, too. Alright. Great.
Always room for more.
I'm gonna Of course that encumbers me. Well,
What now?
not how I wanted to deal with this room. Maybe it works out fine, though. I don't know what they'll do. Yeah, the spike growth makes those not want to move. Hiding successful. How do you figure? Alright.
Still breathing, despite everything.
There's a bear hiding in a doorway. That's a great question. I got nothing. The bear needs to fly. I love that animation.
No choice but to keep going.
The way the legs went back. You get rid of a weapon being pack bound if you're no longer a warlock. Spend 10 turns, either 10 or 20 turns away from it, I believe.
easy these days.
Can't drop it. Hmm. That's a choice. Okay, break your own concentration immediately. Camera in this game is probably the only flawed realistically pointed as a potential issue. Yeah, the camera's a little fucked. But the bear is frightened. Succeeded. Unfortunate. Bear's gonna stay frightened.
Survival is all that matters.
Okay.
Where do I go from here? Another fight. Let's go. Time to push my luck again.
Should have gone the whole way. Retreat upstairs? No, I don't think I do. Is there an angle where I can... I want to go through that. Why here? Annoying.
Maybe I should... Better be cautious.
All sorts of awkward.
Breathe deep and move.
I'm just trying to light pole. That's not that big. I'm a half orc. I'm strong. I do have a high strength stat.
Moving in.
Your strength does influence how well you can move things like that.
I'm exhausted.
If I was low strength, I wouldn't have been able to
Let's
do
find
that.
somewhere to camp soon.
Enemy of Justice? I already had Enemy of Justice. Different area.
Softer than a whisper. Best be on my way.
Yeah, I already had it with different faction. Seems the only way to play as full-on orc in D&D. I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know. On buying weapons, to bind another weapon as a warlock. If you ever spec out a warlock, you have to always carry a pack-bound weapon with you. That scrying eye is still active. So whatever you play as whatever your DM lets you. Yeah. That's the real answer, isn't it?
Have to keep going.
I have enemy justice with Last Light, not with Moonrise.
Time for some bloody work.
You know what? That's not how I want to deal with this one. I'll be a shitlord.
That's a friendly looking shadow. Hope your soul is in good hands. Out of sight, out of mind. Light on my feet.
Super abduction tech. If they're gonna aggro through floors on me, well, I will use everything at my disposal.
Still on my feet. Nothing important is ever easy. Never a dull moment. I won't give in.
Whereas a lot of zero respect for me at this point. Went to clear out the upstairs before Catherine and Zarel moved up to postpone getting Minthara, and one of those fuckers snap war got it through the floor. Yeah. Yeah. Seems right. No weapon for you, asshole.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Best be on my way.
Really, Spider? Imagine needing a weapon for Divine Smite.
I'll feel that one later.
I should have put that shield as rolls on me. It's fine. Or God's blessings to the counter spelling before patch 6.5.
Better not be cursed.
I don't have a chromatic orb for the scrying eye. We'll have to go with Shatter. This is the one with the broken AI. Guess I'll deal with this one first.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Oh, I need Cloud Giant for you. It's fun. I should have Cloud Giant anyway. I'm serious 1v1s at this point.
This calls for careful footwork. Here we go again. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
You AI broken piece of shit. Bro, what?
I don't need any attention.
He didn't even do the animation.
Don't mind.
He didn't even do the animation. Local man decides to not have taken damage. As long as I don't slip on my own ice. Oh yeah, I don't get my Polearm Master attack here because I'm not in combat. Hey, there's your weapon.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Oh, did you want to jump there? Kind of. I kind of did. Did I not have wanted that? Stop slipping!
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Sometimes this game, man. Anything gives you advantage on damage rolls of an savage attacker. I mean, Brace does it for bows that have it. There's a melee version of Brace that does it for weapons that have that as well. Great weapon fighting style rerolls specifically 1s or 2s, if I remember correctly. Knife of the Undermountain King and Twist of Fortune reroll 1s or 2s that they roll. Would even do a 27 strength. The same stuff as per usual. I have 27 from an elixir, like Phil said, but half-orcs and dragonborn are slightly heavier than other NPC races. So you only need 20 strength to throw and improvise melee weapon medium-sized creatures. But you need more than that for half-orcs and dragonborn. So I had to pop a 27 strength elixir for that guy.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. You hear her?
Knifing around King stack with Savage Attacker. Should. I have to deal with that scarring up, but I also have to pee, and I don't want to make decisions while I have to pee. So, BRB. Okay, I'm back. How'd that eye not see me? It does. I haven't done anything wrong that it's aware of. These aren't enemies yet. This is the section of the game where they become enemies eventually, but if you thin them out ahead of time, well, they're not alive to do that. have done anything wrong yet. Well, I have. They just don't know about it. Reputation hasn't preceded you. Apparently not. It did for the people in Last Light, where I woke up Art from his coma, and then he immediately recognized me as an enemy of justice and interrupted his own conversation to attack me. That was fun. How are you going with Act 2 in the stream? I got another, like, 2-3 hours in me.
Breathe deep and move.
We'll see how far we get.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. Cutting to the chase.
Ham last night, day before. I didn't stream yesterday. And I went long because of that. Speed.
Another day, another fight.
Getting ahead of this question, do you house open solo runs? Yes. Not every playthrough, but yes. I have been doing it the last few playthroughs I've done. Enemy of Justice, think that can be out of jury duty. Maybe. Just remember one night here recently, put you on my TV, left to go play disc golf, came back late after you're still on my TV. Yeah, on Wednesday, I ended up doing like a 12 and change. Taking Raphael's bargain basically has no downsides, right? Whether you're going to fight him or not, taking the deal is just kind of better. Gets you the Orphic Hammer sooner. And yeah, the only way it becomes a downside is if you somehow forget to take your contract and you trigger the alarm and try to leave the house. Yeah, from a gameplay perspective, it's one of those things that's just optimal to do. Because if Voss is still alive, that gets you the Silver Sword there. Checklists. Gets you the Orphic Hammer. Just, it's definitely the play. Did a low risk honor mode to get the die initially, just never grabbed the contracts. I got the funny ending, all things considered not bad. Yeah, doing a low risk run, there's no real reason to fight Raphael. Like, even in terms of rewards, meh. Unironically, the best thing from fighting Raphael is the element of, the Amulet of Elemental Torment, and that's from Hope. So, like, here's something I've never tried. What happens if you just... This is gonna have to go in the you're a monster category. What happens if you go to Hope's prison, you know, you kill the guards and stuff. What if you just kill her? Does that count as pissing off Raphael? And would you get the amulet? I think the Constitution Amulet's pretty neat also. You don't have to kill Raphael for that, is the point, though. You can get the Constitution Amulet, the Staff of Spell Power, the Helldusk Helmet, the Helldusk Gloves, and the Hill Giant Gloves. All without fighting Raphael.
She belongs to everyone, Pete. That's the point.
We're all friends, right?
What's up for discussion?
All one under the axe.
The absolute war drums beat loud in your chest. How may I serve? Slaughter.
That should be it for Scrying Eyes. I forgot to bring the hammer, told Hope she was on her own, went back to the prison, she was already dead. Wonder if that only happens after you defeat Raphael. Yeah, I think Hope just dies if you don't free her. And you deal with Raphael.
Just focus on the glory to come, yeah? Absolute's picking a fight with the whole damn coast.
And when we whistle, they'll be loot enough to make us lords.
Right. I wouldn't have if not for the lantern bearer.
We are each of us dressed in her design. Even those we once called monsters.
I don't need any attention right now. I can't even catch my breath.
Fighting and freeing Orpheus is the good guy choice. I mean, the Emperor's a massive piece of shit. Wouldn't call Orpheus good or anything, but Orpheus' main objective is the downfall of Vlaakith and the downfall of the Grand Design. So he's a guy who's maybe not good, but his entire goal is the greater good, getting rid of those two very bad factions, whereas the Emperor is a self-serving egomaniac who cares about their own power above everything else. Specifically, their own power. The Emperor will tell you, I just want to be free. No, no. Because when the choice between freedom or power comes up, they choose power.
Moving in.
Okay, Romance Orc, though, you can in my fanfiction portfolio. You can in my mind.
I'll give it a shot.
First playthrough, I just went in and stole the hammer and killed him. Scam, not sure. If you're playing honor mode, calculate the level of risk you're willing to go to. Below that, you can just reload until you get it. Epic portfolio? No, no.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Mm-hmm.
If everyone else
Hey, you know I would own up to that immediately. You know me. weapon for you.
Come on. Can't stay idle. No choice but to keep going.
Rapid fire. Thank you so much for the 44 months. Yeah, we're getting up there in time. That's a lot. Thank you so much.
Time to push my luck again.
She's just a girl and she's on back.
Quagsire hooray. Quaffer time, and we are approaching 4 years. God damn.
Thank you so much. You've been well. How are things on your end? It needs to rename to Quathers Gate 3. I'll stand by that. The most correct roleplay decision for my character would be to agree to deal with Raphael and double cross him. That's a pretty effective approach from, like, gameplay perspective, too. That is my favorite approach. I endorse it.
Better find somewhere to camp
Many
soon.
hearts. One soul. Of many thoughts.
Think you can take me on? This calls for careful footwork. What do we have here?
A weapon.
What now? Well, so much for peace. Time for some bloody war.
Hit me.
Still breathing, despite everything. Blood comes
You're
easy
prone.
these days.
That's so sad. And a double cross him by sending Gale to Godhood just made Raphael happy that Gale stole the crown after the credits.
Breathe deep and
Did you get the Raphael God Gale interaction in camp in the epilogue crypto?
seems simple enough.
I did not. Ooh. I can't remember, but Gale might have like destroyed Raphael in that when I did it. It's been a few playthroughs at this point. What I was hoping for. Yeah, I'll try for that on it. I won't be able to do it this run, but another run. I do want to see that interaction again.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy. Out of sight, out of mind. Very well.
Nice crit. Nice crit. Do I
wonder if
crit
this is
too?
worth the cost.
That's okay.
Another step forward.
Critical flat. Actually playing critical flat. Getting close to 10. Oathbreaker Knight XP is still on the table. I gotta not forget that.
Same as me. They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her
And now I shapeshift.
You'll find
To my crime form. Cyclone is completely lying to me.
You did. She gives them to you fully
What?
formed.
Light on my feet.
You hear her?
Can't risk being an open view.
One soul. Of many thoughts. One
Just
Action.
Didn't start combat?
this calls for careful footwork.
Okay. You're just still having a hunter's
Just
mark on you?
a few.
Sure, man. Why not?
What do we have here?
Regression.
Right?
we are each of us threads in her design. Even those
Aggro? No?
Mind.
I just feel special goblin with hunter's mark on them. People did come running immediately at the death.
Very well. I don't need any attention right now. Have to keep going.
I was a
Free for the
Starry Valley,
taking.
and the Dreams King.
My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me. They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her design.
Don't waste a step.
Your family will answer. Eventually.
I think I do prefer Nature Snare to Melf's. Meh.
Softer than a whisper. May the gods take you first. Breathe quiet. Move. Never a dull moment.
Trying to see the save. Looks like they just rolled a 1.
Where do I go from here?
Weapon for you.
I can't even catch my breath. Never wanted the easy path. No one back home will ever believe
A lot of corpses in this area.
this. Here we go.
I've killed so many NPCs here, actually. Elminster, the group that's normally here, a bunch of Last Light, a bunch of Moonrise. Yikes.
It's been a long day.
We are each
I
of
need
us
to rest
threads in
soon.
her design. Even those we once called mother.
can't risk being in open view. What do I have to lose? Let's see what you find. I won't give in.
You don't put a weapon. Have some poison damage too.
Survival is all that matters.
The lightning charges, you can have some
Hope your soul is in
conditions.
good hands.
You can have some prone too. Yeah, the combination of Encrusted with Frost plus Reverb is like, you don't succeed deck saves anymore. You don't. Especially if you have a improved spell save DC. Yeah, with Aura of Protection, you still roll horribly. With a +3 con and Aura of Protection for a +6, I'm giving you a -5. Reverb, yeah.
Alright, time to skulk about. Still on my feet, cutting to the chase.
The system works.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the
With
words.
cross-map abduction technique, haven't used it since the Heian era.
She gives them to you fully formed. You hear?
Though most reliable lighting charges feel like there's so good few sources of them. I wouldn't say the bow's the most reliable either. And it depends on your kind of build, Phil. For like caster builds, Spell Sparkler is incredibly good. And then Marco Heshker can replace Spell Sparkler in Act 3 if you want to use it that way. There are some arguments for melee builds that use the Trident. Particularly builds that are okay with using a weapon that itself does low damage, but you're doing a lot of on-hit effects. Tiger Barb is a great example. You do Tiger's Bloodlust, you're applying bleed, you're getting lighting charges on that bleed. You're inflicting a bunch of hits to stack the lighting charges quickly. Paladin, you know, Divine Smite. Divine Smite doesn't care how much damage the weapon it was piggybacking on did. The boots are my personal favorite way of getting lightning charges, because there's lots of ways of getting dashes on your bonus action.
That's a friendly looking shadow. Looking ahead.
Can't smite while raging. You can divine smite while raging, yes. Specifically regular divine smite. Because as far as the game's concerned, that's not a spell. Until sometimes it is a spell. That was a big crit. Savage attacks. I usually deal with Watchers in Act 3. But the Death Knights of the Murder Tribunal, I don't fight them. They are scary, and you can get their gear without fighting them by just killing Sarabok. It's not like you need XP at that point anyway. I don't fight them. If you were to fight them, kiting them with Spike Growth or Hunger of Hadar, that kind of thing is effective, but you do not ever want them to have the opportunity to make attacks on you or be in line of sight of them, because they have lots of ways of killing you. Don't do it. That would be my advice. Tiger 5, Paladin 2, Sorcerer 5 could be funny then. Could be, yeah. What would Sorcerer 5 be for, specifically? I feel like you'd want to go Tiger 6 to pick up the animal aspect. And you could go... You'd probably go Tiger 8, in all honesty. 822. Want spell slots from some source. 2 levels of Sorcerer gives you infinite spell slots. You just want it for upcasting, or...?
Best be on my way.
Where do you hail from?
I don't think I killed these Suns yet.
I was a farrier in the Dreams King.
Alright, Moonrise fully cleared except for
Same as me.
this room.
They wouldn't admit it.
I should knock out a Raj and get her XP too. Toffee spell slot printing technique. Haven't used that since last playthrough. Hey, there's also anti-casting. There's making panty spell slots. Anti-cast all your smites, technically. Yeah, you'd eventually run out of things to unequip in combat, so you'd have to re-equip it all for the next combat. But, yeah, you could. Panty smell what? No, that's not what we said. Spell. Spell. Panty spell. You mean the big robots? Oh, you mean the Steel Watchers. So, fighting individual Steel Watchers is, just don't let them beat you in the turn order, and don't be squishy, I suppose is what I would say. There's lots of ways to do consistent damage. Big sources of radiant damage are good against them. If you have magical bludgeoning, that's good. So, like, monk punches are very good on them, for example. Or a big old Blood of Lathander bonk. The Mace from Divine Intervention, Diva Maces are good there too if you have something to make them magical, like Oil of Sharpness. My Scorching Ray Sorcerer build went crazy into them. But yeah, if you plan on fighting Gortash and Worm's Rock, then it's best to deal with the Steel Watcher Foundry first. Iron Throne, then Steel Watcher Foundry, then Worm's Rock. But you don't have to. Lots of ways to approach it. Comedy cheese option always, yeah. That's exactly does the panty spell thing work. So the Illithid power free cast that you get in Act 3, if you're half Illithid, where you turn the toggle on and then the next cast you do, or thing that consumes a spell slot or class resource doesn't cost that. That passive will become available again if your gear state changes. So that's either equipping something new or unequipping something. Unequipping is a free action. So you can free cast to do something, and then as a free action in that turn, even if you're in turn based, you can say take your underwear off. We call it panty casting. And then free cast comes back. You toggle it on, you do it again. Now, out of combat, you can just switch equipment to keep free casting things indefinitely. In combat, you could, in theory, get as many free casts as you have items to unequip. So you could unequip your camp shoes, your camp clothes, your underwear, your instrument, your light source, without affecting yourself in combat, before then getting to the point where you can unequip actual gear pieces if you want to do it more. Their thing with Dragon and Rings and combat, is that fixed? I don't know what you could be referring to. There's lots of weird quirks, some of which have been fixed, some of which haven't. I don't know what you're referring to there specifically. Oh, but this potentially free ball all playthroughs. Imagine finding out free balling's actually just poor gameplay. It's very clearly an unintended thing. Like, freecast has never worked well. It's one of those things where it's been either bugged to not come back or bugged to be too freely available at all points in the game's life. Supposedly swap rings in combat is equipping them via drag and drop to need the action. Ah, yeah, I was unaware of that. I don't know if that still works. This is the first I've ever heard of it.
Seems like the best way.
I can't cast. Wouldn't let me cast. It was weird. Do you have a chest chucking spot? I have a few of them. I like the Grand Mausoleum fast travel. I like the Emerald Grove Environs fast travel. Neither of those were the chests I thought I was throwing. Did I already? I already got that. Chest cucking? We will not be cucking any chests, Zora. I'm sorry to say. Faster to click the portal on the map instead of looking for the name of it. Often, Dark Zed, but my my companions are blocking it, so if I click on their icon by accident, it switches control to them.
Let's get going.
So I don't feel like finding the pixel that I can click.
Have to keep going.
But yeah, normally you're right. Have I mentioned today that I hate this room? I think I have. I hate this buggy room.
Another bowl bearing this.
What am I supposed to do? Okay, now.
always stresses me out. My heart rate, like if I played with a heart rate monitor, you guys be able to see when I walk in this room.
You have tried every turn. Seek out my inner sanctum. The final test.
For one pointless run under. Certainly an experience. Heart rate stream 1. Just because you have no control. Yeah, it's because sometimes doing the same exact strat in the same exact way produces a different result. And that stresses me out. Like, if I don't know if the game's gonna decide to just kill me, well, clearly that's a stressful situation. It hasn't screwed me in, like, 2 playthroughs. The one before the Slayer, yeah, on the Paladin one, it did force me back to the start once, and I was like... Just walk to platform methods either in patched or randomly stopped working for me. I never got it to work fully for me. So I stopped attempting. This game's constantly getting unannounced topics. Never know. I mean, there's ways to know, but... not impossible. Uncertainty when it comes down to life and death is never a good thing. Right, with Honor Mode, I treasure consistency above all else. So... things that introduce inconsistency stress me out. Also, just auto-walking at that and sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Yeah, Phil. Let's go kill Cloaker. Like 200 something XP. Have a short rest available? I do.
That took the edge off. An easy fix, hopefully.
Ursa, what are you doing, man? Do I have a flight scroll just so Ursa can fucking follow me down this hallway? Yes, I'm wasting a flight scroll like this. Come on. Oh, you won't even fly.
At least things have stayed interesting. With haste. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Remember if there's exploration XP here.
What's hiding here?
The rain of night comes in 1,000 falling leaves.
I can say things that sound profound too. The dildo of justice rarely arrives lubed. Fuck you, Shar. Oh, true, bestie. Are we bringing that back? We don't have to bring that back.
Better be cautious.
Noted.
If everyone else minds
Hey,
their
Lola.
business,
How are you?
fine. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Fair.
Does this count as adventuring?
You know, if this bear isn't gonna cooperate,
Looks like an ambush.
a bit tricky with it. Fuck you, Cloaker.
Out of sight, out of mind. Time to press ahead. Open up. Maybe I need more pockets.
Does it take 2 months? In due process. For normal people, the fact that it doesn't happen that quickly is a good thing. Only when you have an entire network of people who have a vested interest in helping you avoid consequences so that you can give them power when you seize power, that's when it gets fucked up. Um, 1500. So Oathbreaker is 640. I'd have to figure out who I'm Oathbreaking on. I probably have Minthara kill the bird in Nettie's room. That might actually work. Or, I mean, I could do it once I hit level 10, I guess. I assigned Paladin for level 10, right? That was the plan. That was the plan. So there's 2 Zents. There's the Marcus fight. I want to knock out Wolbrin as well, but I can wait to do that. The gnomes that are with Wolbrin, I could have them take a bath. I haven't been to Grimforge yet. I haven't killed a Wargaz yet. Or Voss. Doing Astral Plane at level 10 should be some good exploration XP too. We're just trying to figure out how to get to 10 without consuming any of the exploration stuff that I have banked. I really want to avoid going to Grimforge if I can, but it's the most likely way. If I Greater Invis, I could steal the gem next to your gear without aggroing anyone. I could just deal with your gear now, though. By Sentinel Shield. Fistbreaker Helm. I can beat him on initiative. I could go that instead. Old Brim Hat. And go get some Chain Lighting Scrolls. Just blast him that way real quick. Kinda down.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. These boots have seen everything.
I also wonder about having the bear disarm your gear. Will that make him drop his hand crossbow? I mean, he's probably holding his dagger. What if he's holding his hand crossbow, though? If you can get Yurgir's hand crossbow that way, that would create a world in which it's okay to kill all of his allies, disarm him, grab his weapon, flee combat, then do the other solution, where you go kill the rat guy.
Of many hearts, one soul.
Huh.
Of many.
Might be sciencing even more stuff than I thought.
The absolute war drums beat loud in your chest. How may I serve?
Is that actually worth her XP? It's XP negative to not do the Urgir fight, because you don't get the XP for any of the ads. But, if you plan on fighting Raphael, if you help Urgir, he will be on your side. Checklist. He will also show up between acts to tell you about Helsik, so you don't need to do any checks for that either. Try something else. Yeah, thank you for the 3 months. Really appreciate it. Good to see you. Hope you're well.
She's just a girl and she's on fire. There you go, Quack.
Try something else.
I should speak up.
I think Raphael is 0 down the line, remaining XP neutral to killing him. I think it's still slightly XP negative because you don't get the XP for Urgir himself. Probably. But this is theoretical. I know you definitely don't get even remotely the same amount of XP for helping him versus killing him. But in this sort of half and half approach that we might be able to pull off, it might be close enough in XP to still be worth it for overall stuff. Because, like, there's some sources of XP that are long-term detrimental in exchange for short-term XP. Like, the Oathbreaker Knight's one of those. You're locking yourself out of ever being able to get an oath back should you ever want that, or getting anyone into the Oathbreaker subclass should you ever want that. It's not really a big deal because Paladin sucks, but there it is. Killing Elminster denies you Gale in Act 3. That's a long-term consequence. There is gear in Act 3 that requires Gale to be there that you can't get if you do that. So some XP strats are long-term bad for you. But if you're only caring about hitting 11 before Merkel, that's why we do a lot of those things. Finally, I've reached the next step in Twitch chattery, being recognized. Dying to Merkel is bad long-term, too. That's true. You are correct.
And
Dying at all bad long-term. Depends on what comes after, or who. Yeah, get it? Get it?
welcome back, true soul.
Oh.
You've come in the spirit of trade, I hope.
Mirage, your prices are outrageous. But I do really want the scroll, so.
Come back.
Hey Leia, how you doing? Don't kill our enemies who simply give the possibility of us dying to them or something. Sure. That sounds nuanced. Hang on. actually do want my summons with me. I gotta fetch them. Evil Raj be like, welcome back, fake soul. You okay? Or infected me. Ah.
Time to skulk about.
Yeah, that'll do it.
What path lies before me?
Great, how are you? Kids are very energetic today, though. Would love some quiet. Oof. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Wasn't feeling so good yesterday. Feeling a lot better today.
There's something out there.
I was feeling pretty bad this morning too. Woke up early. Felt bad, but it passed quickly. But I hope I'm not getting sick or anything. Usually when I am getting sick, it's like a few days of on and off, and then whatever it is hits me like a truck. Being immunocompromised is fun. Have a haste scroll? I don't. Okay. Fighter familiar will be near useless, so I know what I'll do.
I can't waste any more time.
Did I use my last Blight Scroll? Oh, I did. Not ideal. I need my summons to stay there while I go to the store for milk. Have a pack of smokes. Yeah, I'll see you at graduation. Sorry about that, I really glad to pass. Hope it stays away. Still recovering from last week's COVID. It was rough. Sorry for the delay. Waiting for the ad to end. I'm sorry about the ads.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Yeah, I'm glad you and yours are all better. It's... Yeah, I feel some type of way about serious illness and immediate family members who are very much at risk. So try to take that stuff seriously.
We are each of us threads in her
I
design.
need a quick word.
Not like I'm in the low risk category either. It's
Ever
just
at your service.
loved ones who are in the very high risk category. Need to sell a little bit to a Raj. I don't, or not a Raj, row. Brain no work. I don't want to sell anything too important. You know, I have plenty of stuff in my camp I could sell, actually.
An honor.
You hold that for now. I kind of forgot how many is it plate mail we have available right now.
Are you sure you don't want me to check those crates? Be nice. Ever at your service.
It'll do.
Can you hear her?
Of many. One soul. Of many thoughts. One mind.
I'm also gonna buy
Let's
the Ice
see.
Storm Scroll from Mirage. They do have several loved ones who are definitely the high risk category boys. My blood sometimes
Welcome
lack care
back,
others
true
afterwards their
soul.
health. Yeah.
You've come in the spirit of trade.
If there's something the COVID times exposed, it's that there's a lot of people who just expect anyone with the slightest amount of vulnerability due to underlying health issues, they expect those people to just die for them. Die for their mild inconvenience. Like, alright, cool. Message received. Because you can't even do basic shit that kids are taught, like off into your elbow. That's worth dead people. Like, alright, man. For their personal responsibility. Stay home then. Well, I don't know. Some people have to work or grocery shop, maybe to enjoy fun activities. Yeah, like. It doesn't even make sense from a selfish perspective because, like, if you're more careful, you also get sick less too. So, like, where's the downside? Just. Yeah. Now we go to the spider. We wait. I need to toggle turn-based on and off. Maybe.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Okay, that burned one turn. I gotta figure out exactly
Let's go.
what causes that to tick that way. Need to do more science in that regard. The idea here is I want the spider to, if at all possible, fuck it. Do that.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Bloodlust decided not to trigger. Oh no, right. I misread. I don't have Bloodlust on. That's okay though. Kind of reminds me when people lose their minds, they see poor people with a phone, or God forbid hear them talk about a video game, really callous and selfish mentality. It's like, yeah, people who were unfortunate enough to be in a low-income bracket, or to have lost their home due to unforeseen life stuff, yeah, as soon as they're in a bad situation, they're supposed to give up everything that they had. Like... frustrating. People are frustrating. Did what you were supposed to do. Guess I don't test the disarm thing on this one. I gotta kill your gear now. Lightning bolt either. I didn't really prepare well resource-wise for this. Oh, there's lightning bolt. Hey, Lumi. Live yesterday, get off early. No, I didn't go live yesterday. I got home, like, 3 hours after when I normally start stream, so I decided it wasn't worth disrupting the schedule. Hey, sure, me, how are you?
Did you hear something?
There's a Kevin. Kevin right here. Look at the Kevin. He's so Kevin. It's like just out of frame. Kevin. It's too far that way. There we go. Be lethargic next turn. My phone could sell for a lot of bags of rice. It's like, okay, I can't maintain bonds with loved ones, alert to danger, entertain, not talk about the hidden cost of being poor. What are you gonna do with 25 bags of rice in a living situation might not allow you to store? And it's, yeah, like, what are you gonna do? Get another phone? Like, you can't do that. Also, how about spending the energy that is spent criticizing poor people or doing the best that they can? How about spending that energy on having a conversation about the circumstances that led them to be so impoverished in the first place? Like, but that requires empathy. So the whole point is knocking on people, not actually doing anything substantive. It's frustrating. People try not to criticize people without understanding the situation they're in. Challenge impossible. Yeah. You have 2 tablespoons of rice for every meal. You're quickly save up your phone. Yeah, have you guys considered just not eating? I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Like the avocado toasters is buying a home debate all over again. Yep. Are millennials being blamed for killing the diamond industry due to not buying engagement rings? It's like, I don't know, maybe we're all too fucking poor. Also, millennials, you're not having babies. Like, maybe if we had healthcare and could afford rent, maybe. I think diamond industry is based anyway, real. These guys have Sentinel, that's why I'm being kind of passive about how I deal with them. I think I'm in your reach. Oh, I'm definitely in your reach. It didn't go great. If you Holy Land Salt. That's good. Ow. But you're dazed, you can't actually take reactions. Have any roaring thunder arrows? I do. Throne works too. Movement.
To a place like this. We'll never find out now.
Well, I didn't get to try the disarm stuff, but that's okay. I should take that Infernal Iron to go get the Flawed Helldust gloves, because I still haven't done that.
Should mind my step.
202 XP left.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Little short rest? No. I do have a companion resummon though. I think I used the boar for Ratman. Yeah, I think I used the boar. It's got AoE. Okay, this is a guild artisan inspo, isn't it? Yeah, investigate spider carcass near your gear. I wonder if I can't do that now that the Displacer Beast is dead. We'll find out. Let me... We'll turn from default... We'll turn from half-orc to default half-orc. Look very slightly different. I don't know if there's any Arcana in here.
A well-chewed spider carcass oozes on the ground.
Sure.
Fresh bite marks, an old puncture wound, and a faint pulse of something not entirely natural.
Just rolled
The meat
21.
is oozing, but not with blood. The teeth of the predator are curved, pointed, and have sunk in deep. Sulfur, decay, and a thin whiff of something
I could drink Taylor
unexpectedly
onto this. I
fragrant.
mean, I could, but...
The meat tastes of rot and sour milk. Your stomach lurches. but your loins tingle. Was that arousal? In amongst the rot is an unmistakable sweetness.
Okay, I do still get it. Cool.
Anything of use?
Old, the sex spider. Take note, BG3 players. We're not talking about Carnus. That's not the sex spider. You're fucked up. Not the only sex spider. You still have a spike growth. I never went and got more void bulbs though. Need more games that work tingle into the narration. I'm not surprised you feel that way. Hey, look at this candle in a head. That's fun.
Something good here, I hope.
Go for it, go try and still I'll take your life in front of me. So what do I want to do here? I think I have enough initiative. Okay, C. Saving throw should be good. Didn't need Bloodlust. We'll see if I do. I really don't have as many throwables as I like having for this. Especially the cat. We're gonna give the boar bloodlust.
Never a dull moment.
This run I'm doing leveled my characters 12 in Act 2 without touching main story. 12 in Act 2? How'd you manage that? I'm assuming you're playing with mods? Typo? Ah, in Act 3? Yeah, okay. Right. Gotta send it to Starry and all possible buffs. I'm gonna go to starting point of Act 3 and walk around like the big kahuna around town. It's definitely fun to get all of that stuff and then power trip the rest of Act 3. Yeah, because, like, characters are strong when they get to Act 3, but characters that have been in Act 3 for a while have so much player power that it's pretty crazy. You hit a huge spike. So some of the earlier Act 3 enemies designed for Act 2 levels of power, just, they get memed badly. You zoom in on the cat. That's as much as I can zoom. I can do this. So you get overconfident, lose some dumb thing you didn't bother preparing for. It's my favorite strat. I've lost runs that way too.
Don't want to draw any attention.
I don't know if the cat familiar triggers the dialogue. It doesn't. Come on. Everybody. Guess there's a limit.
What to do? Waiting with bated breath.
Careful about where my character stands here. I want them that far up, but gooey ball. Okay, that's fine.
Can't risk being in open view. Better be cautious. This calls for careful footwork.
No one else gonna run into it? Okay.
That's a friendly looking shadow. Just out of view. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. I don't need any attention right now.
I think this one without a void bulb is tricky, but I do have a void bulb.
Softer than a whisper.
Wish I had another one. The camera here is also not my friend.
my way.
Okay, there we go. That's level 10.
What path lies before me?
No, not up. Imagine dying, decomposing, at least you have your favorite candle, and some adventurer comes along and steals your candle.
The rat has...
Here's a better question. Where in the skeleton was that candle?
This speaks of magic that can divide someone into many. But many won't.
It's just in the skeleton? Yes, where? Same place you keep your candle? Oh. I have follow-up questions. Asking further will just continue to lead to more questions than answers. I see. So we're gonna do something temporary here. It's going to make sense to you in a moment. You get over there.
Still breathing, despite everything. Can't slow down.
Commander Shepard and Paladin's my favorite class in the Citadel. Be there. Who am I selecting? Nimble.
Out of sight, out of mind. I'll strike you down. Let's get in and out.
Well, I can't let you go. Okay. Now you got me in a weird position. Cat's chilling though.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
No way I slip on the ice, right? Nice. Not nice. It's not an oath break? Okay.
Need to find a way forward.
Why isn't that an oath break?
Where do you hail
I was a farrier in Dissarin Valley.
Paladin levels? 1, because I'm specifically trying to break my oath. And now that I'm trying to, of course it doesn't want to happen. Bird still on the table? Should be. If this doesn't work, we'll go for that. That worked.
Feels like I've lost something.
Spasm grip.
Yeah, go away. Shut up. Where do you hang out in this campsite? Actually, no, I need to not do it in this campsite. The idea of a paladin subclass focuses on being evil while still keeping an oath? Probably. Go here so we get this campsite. Yes, thank you, trade.
At the ready.
Where does this dusty fuck hang out? Oh, here he is.
You called to me. Tell me.
Wasn't my intention.
Your oath is broken.
I want my
Should
oath
you
back.
wish to do so, speak without light to guide you. You are between worlds, Paladin. Do you wish to pay? Tell me.
Okay. So now,
Thou hast now a bosom dost thou require as the
go back to Ranger. Fortunately, I need to sacrifice some Riz here. Can't be helped. We'll just assign the rest of my levels. And we'll go defense. Oathbreaker Knight chills in your camp forever, even after you restore your oath. I think he disappears if you rest without having an oath or like change maps. But we're not gonna let him sit for that long. Or nothing bad will happen to this Oathbreaker Knight. Yeah, nothing at all. He'll be totally okay. I guess I pick up cold resist now. Protection from evil and good. Blood in my hair, it's red. No more paladin levels.
Fall by my hand.
Taking for a little ride. A little closer, Mr. Oathbreaker. $640 XP. I mean, rip the 1,000 gold I just had to pay him, but, like, whatever. Okay, comes back in a pouch after a rest. In the water, probably not.
How much farther can I go?
But we'll see. Maybe. Oathbreaker again after killing him, just stuck like that. Yep. Just stuck. You can't become the Oathbreaker subclass. You can't get your oath back. You're just stuck. Probably killed them, so we'll see what the river provides, I guess. Maybe there'll be a pouch of money somewhere. I'm not well versed with mercy mechanics when it comes to money like that. Items left in camp. I know there's some stuff like that. Like if you leave an item on the ground at a campsite, it puts it in your storage. If you like change acts.
Need anything? Well.
There's our flawed Helldust gloves. I almost said, yeah, let's check and see what Tally is selling now that we leveled up. Tally, you selling anything? No? Okay. All that for XP? Yes. For XP. Now we go around getting exploration XP that I left in the bank. I guess I have hide in plain sight. No? Okay. We can start with... Alright by Jahira, you're alright by me. Kill that sweet cleric. I don't... Do I need that XP? I don't know if I do. We'll see. I still haven't done Grimforge yet, by the way. Or the Crush. And we're level 10. I haven't fought Marcus either.
If not over, then through.
This exploration XP, because we waited to level 10, 260. Instead of, like, 10, if you grab it right away. I'd plain sight do the flight thing like one of the shadows. Yeah. Excuse me. That's pretty good. But if I walk... Yeah, flight doesn't count as moving. Kill that bear? I did. Pretty sure. Double check later. I didn't kill the 2 squirrels, or they disappeared from the game, so that's minus 2 XP, I guess. Killing those without getting a crime response is hard. I already killed the harpies, but we're seeing some exploration XP for going like back here. I think there is. No? Okay. I guess the exploration XP for the Harpies is elsewhere and I already got it. It's the trigger. Where is it? Rock, wherever the harpies spawn in. Okay. You okay, cat? Ah, right there. Thank you. That's right by the chest. So there's also using Ethel's Underdark entrance. No, I don't mean her butthole. I can get that from the other side, actually. So to put in perspective how much XP we're getting from saving these exploration spots. An owlbear is 20 XP. An exploration spot at level 10 is 260 XP.
Dead drow and some skeletons. Glad that caught my eye. Damn. Some of these mushrooms are illusions. Another illusion. Is anything real down here?
The owlbears. I probably start killing the owlbear in future runs. Not the cub, the mother. 20 XP that I'm not currently getting. I'm not really scared of it anymore. My game knowledge has increased. Just know when and how not to fight it. Almost had a problem there. Did we? What happened? Did my featherfall run out?
Might be useful.
While I was doing the jumping?
What's inside?
I don't think it did. And me and you must be. Oh no. That's trade. Trade would do that. I wouldn't.
The Zentarim. Mercenaries and cutthroats.
Pepsi,
Useful
how you
friends,
doing?
if you can afford them.
See ya. Where else?
Ripple bow.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
520, because you get 2 instances.
Flump mating rituals. An odd book for a drow to carry.
Yeah, 520 XP for walking in this room is pretty great. Where else? Did I leave any other exploration XP? Think so. That should be a Guild Artisan inspo, but it isn't. Making Morning Frost. Making Vision of the Absolute is, but...
At the ready.
So what XP is still available? Aaron, Wrath Silver, Myconid Colony. Three Shar Skeletons. I know where there's one. Grimforge, yeah. Grimforge, Jira, and the Gith in her room. Wargaz, Voss. Gone. Yeah, the Gith ambush.
If not over, then through.
Not this way.
Anything you want to say? And
Araj Knockout XP. Lantar, Row Moonglow. Rose Guards. Back on my save because Elevator Horror Stories. Yeah, that's 90 XP.
That disc is moving. Might be useful to navigate this place.
I was given condition Enemy of Justice. That was for entering the region. Guild Artisan inspo. And 45 XP for getting down here. Check vendor inventories. I killed Pilgrim's Soul, so Araj should be free to knock out. I did be careful about my bonus damage, so I can actually non-lethal her. I can wait on that, though.
I never learned the
Those
words.
4 are all 1 XP.
I have something to
They
ask.
can wait.
The Absolute's war drums beat loud in your chest. How may I serve?
I think it makes sense to have a coffee. We'll buy 2. Definitely have stuff in my storage I could sell to him. 7 hours already, huh? Right, if I'm still streaming in 1 hour, tell me that I said to stop streaming, okay? What is happening here? Never seen that. No pickup and outerwears? Okay. What if I forget? Then I'll forget you.
The
Not a
Absolute's war
mean.
drums
No, I
beat
won't.
loud in your chest. How may I serve?
Bad wrist now.
Slaughter.
Yeah, I dumped my Riz. More initiative, though.
Ever at your service.
I don't want to try out Sharpened Snare Curious. I cannot justify this money-wise. I'm buying it anyway. Haven't read the book. Do that. Essence Touch sale price being so low is tragic. Gets me every time. Oh yeah, so are we ready to talk about how, for people who, play pure class paladin and say Cloud Giant Elixir is like their best elixir? This is the only way you get as strong as possible Divine Smite, if you're pure class. And you can make the smite scale much higher than you can make the weapon attack scale if you're leaning into your class features. Optimally. As in, you know, triple dollar Amaris, Crater Flesh Gloves, Shadow Thief Ring. Yeah. Funny. Because Paladins do not get 4th level spellcasting in Baldur's Gate 3. They don't get a high enough level. Divine Smite caps out at 4th level in this game. Casts. Was down for Paladin bashing. Not in the Minthara sense, in the class is bad sense. Yeah, I want the 3 AC shield. Can I reasonably steal that?
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Bashing, not smashing.
Time to press ahead.
Weak.
Breathe deep and move. Out of sight, out of mind.
My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me.
Waste of a flight potion.
Your family will answer. Eventually.
Okay, so we wanted that because we can do haha funny AC stuff. You go get the AC shoes from Mattis if I really want to, as well. You guys want to see some silly AC? Yeah, I gotta remember to make adamantine splint for this build.
Can't slow down.
Perhaps Amelia is right. I should get a mask.
You're still level 7 or something?
That's very well.
Really good bargains.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Is come to the
I just come to this. What am I coming to? Okay, so 29 AC. I don't have Defender Flail from Jira. I could go get it. Be chilling at 30. Sharpen Snare. Sharpen Snare leaves me at 26. Because I only have 18 decks. Still Helldusk for now.
Need to find a way forward.
A cleric level to have Shield of Faith would actually go real hard. So I could maintain this AC in Act 3. Thinking about it. Oh yeah, because I'm not technically wearing armor. So yeah, here we go. An Allskus shield. Stop it, Phil. You know what you did. So this is 30 AC. I could potentially have 31 with an additional ring. I could have 32 if I want AC in boot slot. I could have 33 if I want AC in glove slot. That's without mirror image. I could have 43 AC that way. I could have 44 if I also had Defender Flail. I'm not gonna go that hard. What's the highest hit from an enemy? I think Orin can hit 36 AC characters. I think that's the number. Something in that region. Could have another +2 from haste. True, true. Oh, what? That's 46 total AC. Yeah, you can have a lot. No particular benefit from going that high. And what's more important than having super big raw AC is having very good AC and crit protection. All forms of crit protection in this game are either in Grimforge or in Act 3. They were very tactical. They put them all in those two places. Obviously from Reduce. I don't think that's actually in the game, Trade. That's how it works in 5e, right? I don't think that actually works in BG3. Because I was trying out a few days ago, after we were talking about that. I reduced myself and my AC didn't go up. For being practical, I want more spell save DC. I think realistically we hang out at 28. I could haste if I want more. I could blur if I want them at disadvantage. I should have picked Daylight over Silence. Not too late to respec. For Grimforge, having Daylight would be good, because everyone there has sunlight sensitivity. Like, just had imposed disadvantage in all their attack rolls. And they won't try to move out of it or anything, because they're stupid. So if I'm gonna Holy Lance tank the shit out of them, that would be most wise. I could concentrate on Blur, though. It'd be fine. Again, this slot. I don't even know what I like for this slot. Amulet is a weird... Amulet itemization is weird. most of them kind of suck. It's like an extremely situational slot, right? Basically everything you find in amulet slot is there's a super specific scenario where it's good, and then for the most part otherwise it's, which is why the con one is so good, because it's a passive tangible benefit. But even then, constitution is the least valuable stat if you're playing optimally for most playstyles. Wounding Ray is a save for half damage, guaranteed damage. I mean, it's gonna do at least one. That's something, I guess. I don't have ranged spell attacks outside of scrolls. I guess it would help Scorching Ray Shot. Can't believe I still have Chimera's Locket. Hamburger Mist Amulet's interesting. It's a fog cloud that isn't concentration. Or I bring up Aura Protection, get muted. No. You have the floor. Cook. Aura Protection is saving throws, not AC, but cook. Tell me what you're thinking. $84 HP. We could do the half HP rats. I'd want to get crit protection first. The combination of AC and saves is better than the 46 AC mean. Yes. But as you said, then I'd be a paladin. I'm not too worried about my saves right now. Like, without even trying to have good ones, got very good strength, because, you know, this potion wall. Our deck saves are quite good. Con's okay. Int isn't bad for having negative. Wisdom could definitely be better, and Charisma doesn't happen often enough for me to really care. That could improve a fair amount of these. But having stats like this, yeah, or protection if your charisma is actually good, is quite good. Amusingly, though, to get your charisma to be that good, you are making one of your other stats less good, which lowers its saves. So you're kind of breaking even on one of the stats. But or protection is a good mechanic if you are playing in a way where you ever have to make saving throws. For Grimforge, I kind of want to Feller Loop Shriek and then Holy Lance everything. It's not an effective way of doing it, but I want to. Or protection value is decent if you go for the Dex Glove staples. Yeah, you dump Dex, get it back via that glove slot. Kind of reminds me, I do want to buy stuff from Jira. I still have stuff I can sell that I want to sell. I could sell a couple of these things. I have Sentinel Shield, so Watcher Shield can go. I bought Sharpen Snare. Because I take Alert, Sharpen Snare is, like, better than Yuan-Ti. That's fine. Arc Skin Armor doesn't increase my AC at all. I could wear nothing and be as tanky. Funny. Wonder. I have to not be wearing a shield with that. That'd be an option for shieldless. I don't think I've ever used Chimera's Locket. It's almost certainly designed to be Gale food. If you need concentrated blast fuel, then, and for whatever reason the guidance amulet isn't available and your character has nothing else, I guess you can use dancing lights for that. But yeah, there's a few items that are pretty explicitly just Gale food. Color spray ring. Dancing lights doesn't break sneaking. That's useful.
I have something to ask.
Will be no point in lingering now I've got the noble stock.
Ooh, eagles. That was another bit of exploration that I saved. Eagles, we can go do that. Plans for doing all the classes again, different spin on it. Like, so, I'm kind of enjoying exploring subclasses for classes that I've played. So, like, I'm not saying no to that. Like, I'm enjoying Beastmaster, and I do want to play Hunter at some point, too. The next run is gonna be, like, a sort of sorcerer thing, differently than I did the last sorcerer. Yeah, I might end up accidentally kind of doing that in an unstructured way. Let me... Guess I'll take advantage of Frasier travel mechanics. On head paladin run soon, surely. Like, the chance isn't zero, Phil. Using something like Hunter's Dagger or Leviatar's Scourge the whole time would be leading into the class value.
Very well.
So, the thing is, if I did a second, like, Paladin mechanics-focused run, I would not be forcing myself into a minimum number of Paladin levels. I would not be taking 5 Paladin. I'm not doing that shit again.
Don't give me trouble now.
Balance of challenge run itself, where the challenge is attempting to enjoy the gameplay loop. Paladin is not only a bad class with build depth, it's pretty, let's call it narrow. It's not fun.
Looks like a Gith Yankee, if the armor is anything to go by.
Pick lock when door explode from sword. I'm being polite.
Bit of caution never hurt. Light on my feet.
500 XP. That's a lot for this spot. Okay. Yeah, saving eagles. A lot of owlbears.
Still breathing.
Illuminated, yeah. Care to do anything else? I think I'm good.
Reaching for help.
Wonder if silence stops that. Probably does. Anything I could do? Be even more toxic here? I may as well... I think I've used that this rest, actually. Go nuts. It stops the eyes from screeching. Neat. Silence is a great spell.
Can't slow down. Looks like it would have made a powerful weapon.
But it's supposedly being psychic. Arm from opportunity attack just lasts through the next turn. Goes away at the start of their next turn, I think? Or at the end of their current turn. I want to say. Thought I'd remove the moves there. Hypergore or Bear hitboxes are fucked up. Yeah, I need my lightning charges back. This isn't illuminated. Not completely, anyway. There we go.
Light on my feet.
I would have doubled up on the charm effect for an attack and an opportunity attack. Charm just doesn't seem to be very desirable out of very specific scenarios. There's a lot of good reactions you can use. I wouldn't put it on the list. From the poison. I'm just bullying my bear over here. Using Charm and get these Halo Spores, Alchemist Fire, or Polar Master, or Sentinel, or Mage Slayer, or Psionic Backlash, Psionic Dominance, Counterspell, Luck of the Far Realms. Taking out your bow will stop you from doing... Until you, like, refresh it. Interesting. Realize luck of the firearms use your reaction. Yeah. Executioner doesn't, luck of the firearms does. However, luck of the firearms can be used on spells and unarmed, whereas Executioner cannot.
Let's get this over with. All right.
Amazing. Reason why the Eagle attacks at Gale, since you're not Gale, realize it's an attack. Making Eagles go prone, as one does. XP per eagle, but we got 500 by not stepping on the roof until level 10. Exploration XP min-maxing is no joke. Should have saved the crash side door, but we know for next run. Maybe we consider doing a Sacred Flame build. I hear that spell's really, really good. I used Sacred Flame a couple times on this run so far. Like, I took it. It's not useless. XP you get for exploring scales with your level. Does anything else? Good question. I don't know of anything else that does currently. Quest XP definitely does not. Kill XP definitely does not. But exploration definitely does. Exploration spots that'll be like 10 XP in the early game, they're 260 XP at level 10. And there's some other form of scaling there because 500 for this roof, that doesn't line up. Inspiration doesn't, right. Each inspiration is given its own XP value. Some that you get in Act 3 tend to be more XP, but that's not because it went up with your level, it's just because those are worth more. I'm gonna try not to kill it. Wrath and Silver, they're worth a little bit of XP. I'm just gonna knock them out. They're just gonna take a little nap. Get the pentakill inspiration or something in Act 3, it'll still not be worth much. Inspiration XP is worth how much that one is worth. However much XP is worth whenever you got it, it's worth that much always. So if there's an inspiration that gives you, say, 75 XP, and you get it in Act 3, oh well, it's fuck all for XP.
Let's see what this does.
not fit through the gate? Where are you even stuck? Where are you? Stuck on a rock. I don't need you right now.
Moving in.
It's gonna frustrate me. This round of mainly seen Bird and Bear. Any other summons surprise and impress you? Boar's got some good AoE prone capability. Spider is good for combining with some pyromancy strats. So Black as myself is doing a run built around that, and that's some very cool stuff.
Seems simple enough.
I haven't been using the wolf. Doesn't really do anything that I want right now.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Violent behavior is proving unpopular.
He died from the reverb damage. Oops. I would... See, silver's fine. Just gonna knock them... Look, I tried! Fine, you can have some company wrap. Oh, wait. Sorry, Silver. It'll be over soon.
Have to keep going.
I tried. It wasn't my fault.
Here goes nothing.
Cool, someone called Karlak. It's pretty in-depth. Recommend checking it out. No, your Karlak's summon.
It's been a long I need to
We healed the bird. See? The game said we healed it. Now we know I need to be careful with reverb. Not Moonrise yet. Staff of permanent sleep. But they stop fighting back? Why'd who stop fighting back? What happened? Wrath used to fight back. He was in combat. I just killed him. Well, once I get Adamantine Splint, it'll be 2 less AC here, but it'll be crit protection. Be 2 less AC, 1 less damage reduction, and it won't apply the burn. But it'll be crit protection. And it'll be another condition that I'm applying. Is the armor on a miss or on a hit it applies really? A miss, right? The shield is on a hit? Or do I have that backwards? send money to one of these? No, I just spent all my money. I need money because I want to... Well, I suppose I don't need money. I could just, kill. I want to buy some stuff from Jiro, I think. Defender Flail. Could use Grimforge to fund these things, but... Not enough undead left for me to care about Gandrel's aspiration. Maybe I use it in the Mind Flayer colony with many target arrows because it's funny in the Death Shepherd's room. I'll put Returning Pike in my inventory. Maybe I throw it at Grim to be an asshole. Shield's really gonna miss. Ah, so the armor's really gonna hit. Do I make the shield then? Guess I make the heavy armor and the shield. Ironvine Shield is cool, and I want to do a run with that as well. It's your wisdom modifier is what determines his piercing damage. So you could potentially have, if you really went crazy, could have 26 wisdom for Act 2 finale, same as the 26 charisma memes. And have a big juicy piercing retort, but not really super useful. But if you built into this with Bone Spike Garb in Act 2, you could have 2 strong piercing retorts going. The Bone Spike Garb one goes off your Constitution, which would be a stat you'd want to have high if you're trying to plan around being hit. But yes, the elephant in the room is you could use Ballast Armor. Inflict Vuln. And if an enemy crit you, they'd be taking the piercing damage twice. Probably. Ugh. I don't like Ballast Armor. Too good. If you don't like it, don't use it. Yeah, I'm not going to. But it's too good. I think I sell this much. See how much that does for me overall. Think about a Nature Snare build using Shillelagh. She'll be good there. Yeah, Nature's Snare, Shillelagh, Ironvine Shield. Um, ooh, what if you ran Sharpened Snare Curious there? Would that work on the Ensnare from Nature's Snare? I don't know.
Have to be more watchsome next time.
But yeah, yeah. All that stuff together.
I should speak up.
That's that then. Will be no point in lingering now I've got the noble stock.
Based around using that armor? Oh yeah, yeah. It'd be similar to some of the stuff I'm doing. Like, I could do that kind of setup right now. Having Gloves of Belligerent Skies, and then you, like, Drake Throat the Nature Snare with a compatible element there, or you have Callous Glow, whatever. You have Reverb Boots. You could basically, with Polearm Master, if something approaches you to try to hit you, you use your reaction, you hit them, you ensnare them and knock them prone, and their turn just ends. I think that's really, really strong. Ranger's perfect, just need a dip for Shillelagh. Either one Nature Cleric or one Druid. I think a Hunter would be pretty good, because you... Colossus Slayer should trigger Nature Snare effect again. And I think if you use Colossus Slayer in your turn, you might have it back once your turn ends. Maybe? I don't know if it's restored on the end of your turn or the start of your turn. So yeah, Hunter with, like... Spore Druid would be... Nah, then you'd be competing for your reaction. I mean, you could self-control and not use Halo. I was thinking for Symbiotic, but probably not. One Nature Cleric gets you in. What if you were silly and... Is Shillelagh on the Magical Secrets list? No way, right? I have to look now. Okay, it's not. We found something Bard can't do. Yeah, the only ways are Druid and Nature Cleric. We were talking about Nature Cleric earlier. What level do they get the... Yeah, Divine Strike's level 8, unfortunately. But if you wanted to build around that, you'd be sacrificing extra attack. The Channel Divinity thing Nature gets at level 6 isn't bad. When you or an ally gets hit with Acid, Cold, Fire, Lightning, or Thunder, you can use your reaction to have the damage. Wonder if you could use that. If you were doing Oil of Combustion face tanking strats, you dampen one on yourself? Costs your reaction in a Channel Divinity, but kinda neat.
Have I got everything then?
Paladin can take 10 classes, 10 levels in Bard and still counts as Bard. I can take 1 in Cleric. Do whatever you want to do. I don't think I harvest the Myconid Colonies XP. right now. Knock out Aaron, but then he'll stop functioning properly as a vendor. Killing Aaron is gonna be something we do late. I do want to check his inventory right now. Check Aaron, and we'll check Blurg. I don't want to commit to Grimforge right now. Been live for 8 hours. Brain fog is setting in. Tomorrow is variety. I did promise a couple of people. Continue not control our Returnal. Yeah, I'm thinking tomorrow, Returnal, Sunday, usual day off.
It'll take a while for us all to... Of course.
Monday, act finale and stuff. I'm not ending right now, I'm just thinking out loud. So if we did the double cross near strat, a funny way of doing it, if you wait until high level, is pickpocket a bunch of freezing spheres into his inventory. Probably only need like 3. It'd take bad RNG for that to not do it. You put like 3 in his inventory, right? And then you wait until it's been 8 turns since you did that. Then you throw water at him. And then in 2 more turns, they all explode.
May you...
May you.
Perhaps Amelia is right. I should get a mask.
I greet you, son child.
I was considering buying Creation's Echo. See how it works. Fuck it.
Welcome back. Have you made any new... I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking.
I gotta do Wall of Ice Science, because, like, this spell shouldn't be bad. I don't know why it's bad. It has to be that everyone, including me, sucks with it. There's no way it should be bad. I could have bought that chain lightning from Blur. Forgot he has one. Oops. There's the Marcus fight. I keep remembering, forgetting. It's gonna be so fucked up because the only allies are gonna be Jaheira, Wulbren, one of Wulbren's friends, underlings, whatever, and Isabel. Everyone else is dead. Word's got it, everyone else take 5. Well, I want Jaheira to live. I want Jaheira and Isabel to live for obvious reasons. I want Wulbren to live because I get 4,500 base value gold worth of items and a vendor with some cool shit if he lives to Act 3. I probably also want to do that... Wait, I probably want to do that before Grimforge so that Barkus isn't there. So that I'm not risking Barkus. Barkus should bug out, but if he doesn't, I don't want him in Last Light when that fight happens.
We'll have to be more watchful next time.
This'll do wonders for the shop.
I guess for Marcus, I can Luck of the Far Realms and Executioner. Hit him with 2 crits. I'm a half-orc. Those crits will hurt. Though, if I first deal with Jira and get Amulet of Branding...
Have I got everything then?
Let's go kill Jira. If I lead with Amulet of Branding, I can force a crit with vulnerability. If I do that with, like, Cloud Giant on, maybe I do that with Big Boy's Chew Toy, so that I'm also enlarged for the fight. I can just
Best be on my way.
close to one-shot Marcus. So with all that strength, I can just throw Marcus off of the balcony really far, provided he's on the balcony and not in the middle of the room. And at that point, I can save the forced crits to outright one-shot 2 different winged horrors. Though even better than that, I use the forced crits on arrows of many targets. I have max call to weak range. If I do that with Titan String, should be able to get some good multi-target clear. You know what would also go hard? A Cleric dip, so I could Sanctuary my very few allies, all of them before the fight.
On everything. Let's move. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Ugh, I'd heard this plane was fine, but your paraphernalia had better be pristine.
It would just be me robbing her for a while anyway.
On your...
I don't need any attention right now. I won't give in.
Not too...
It's rather dark down
Yeah. I think there's the reason why no one used Resilient Sphere. Real. If Sanctuary didn't do what it did, if Sanctuary worked how it did in Tabletop, for example, Resilient Sphere would be, considered premium. can't pull our master with Defender Flail, but could be running around with 30 AC comfy. More uncomfy, obviously.
How much farther can I go? Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Another step forward.
Still these, I guess.
Just out of view.
I stand here, I think I can get an opportunity attack as they stand up out of the chair when combat starts.
You sort.
Wasn't positioned well. Right, I already got the XP for these two because I came in this way.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Nice 1 HP from second wind. Amazing. Good job, buddy.
What's hiding here? More for me?
Yeah, add it to the run list. I want to do a Knowledge Cleric run, so I can use Resilient Sphere. I would need 7 levels, probably go 8 for the feat. And the potent cantrip, I guess. Or maybe I go 7 so I can keep extra attack from another source later on. But I'd be pure caster for the early mid-game at least. So many builds I want to play. I really thought I'd slow down after 2,000 hours. No, just more ideas. Is Beastmaster fun? Loving it. Outside of the pets being, pathing them through the area can be kind of awful. But outside of that, it's great. I don't remember if I used Executioner this rest, so if I didn't, then we'll fight Warcast now. Looks like I did.
With haste.
Bear helmet. The bear is really good, just disarms things.
I'm done. I can't wait.
Also, level 7 Beastmaster companions get bonus action, dash, disengage, and help. So I won't need Scratch for the for freeing Aelin, because I can just use a Beastmaster companion.
Don't mind if I do.
Means I probably use Shovel. Oh, maybe I just end up using Scratch anyway. Blue Jay. Blue Jay. companion can help you, so you can put away the Ring of Reaction. But what if I need the Ring of Reaction? Have you considered that I may end up needing the Ring of Reaction? I hate how impactful that ring is. Like, I'm just not willing to take it off. Maybe I should study up more so I can be 100% instead of 95% sure where there are paralyze effects. And I guess I could be less scared of paralyze effects once I have crit immunity. The hits will just become normal damage. But, like, it's insane how impactful that ring is. I kind of hate it.
I need a quick word.
I've got nothing left. Steal? Eagles? Oh, sure, eagles. Can when?
So this bird's full of shit, by the way. He stole this nest. Now stealing the eagle nest. We get 10 XP for dealing with the eagles for him. Or dealing with the eagles and then killing him. We go back up to the roof. Give me trusting jumps. Punching every time.
Bet these.
1 XP. I don't think I killed the rats in the goblin camp. Did I? I may have. Verify. Yes, this is neurotic levels of XP thirst. But I didn't kill most of the 1 XP tieflings in Act 1, so...
Never wanted the easy path.
What if in the Mind Flayer colony, I don't, flush Zevlor, do that fight, and then I knock out Zevlor? It won't be different XP-wise. But, it'll make me feel better. Further confirmation that I am the hero. Sorry, rats. Fred. Rat violence. Great, they're made of XP. You understand. I do, but I don't harm rats. What, do you knock them out? I guess I could do that. HP to XP ratio is better than Owlbear? You're not wrong, and I hate it. Like this minigame. Knocked out. Better. Did I ever loot that? Yeah, I did. I have spring step boots, of course I did. Marginally. You see that the Eagles spot was 500 XP? For going there at 10? Like, that doesn't math. That's not 2 exploration spots. There's something... There's more to it. I have to test that at multiple levels, I guess. Oh yeah, no, I messed up the frightened ox automatically attacks you if you're a drow. No checks or anything, you can't calm it down. Just coming here to kill it. I killed Benrin, yeah. XP you get when you get to the roof, that is an exploration. And it's not always 500, right? I don't ever remember that being 500. So that implies that either there's 2 kinds of exploration XP, or that there's a kind of XP outside of exploration that does scale with level. And not at the same rate exploration does. Drink every time Quack says exploration. Still the roof goblins there, I didn't kill them. I think I fully did Wither's Dungeon? Yeah, I did. Right? Makes sense to verify. Okay, yeah, this is the time where I'm supposed to no longer be streaming. We're gonna check this real quick and we'll be, I'm pretty sure it's like their corpses are all nicely stacked under the hole. I think there's some math that adds up to 500 there. Okay, I did kill. And I got the 5 XP on the door too. I'll take your word for it. I don't want to have to test that, so I like that answer anyway.
I need more pockets.
So, Guild Artisan Inspos trying to kill Nier in a way where his corpse is intact. I guess that'll be the hard part. I dominate person Nier, and I could dimension door him up to the, like, high up in the room and push him off.
press ahead.
I didn't get the XP from that ox. River's corpse only breaks if the lava kills him. He dies in the lava before it kills him freehead. That's not the only thing that breaks his corpse. I never put him in the lava, and sometimes it's just his corpse is lost to me.
Shy, have a gander at the finest stock.
It seems to
Wonder what's
be
past this.
just damaging his corpse sufficiently, which also seems to be certain elements killing blow. Like I'm assuming it's using speak with death logic. Free head.
Anything of use?
Premium
Yes,
trinkets
free
and
head.
doodads.
Burn of death, acid, lightning. Yeah. Every damage type except for the 3 physical and force is capable of damaging a corpse beyond use. I don't know about psychic actually. Psychic might be okay too. Spell will also do that. I mean, disintegrate, yeah. But that's disintegrate. Okay. Pretty close to tapped out on XP before committing to the big things. Makes this an excellent stopping point. We are 16,262 away from level 11. We need to be about 5,800 away before going to the colony, if I'm remembering correctly. So remaining XP is all of Grimforge. A little bit still in Last Light. Myconid Colony. Wargaz. Boss. Skan. Couple more people in Moonrise. Then we'll see. We should be on pace for level 11, even with a couple of XP errors. But we'll find that out on Monday. As for tomorrow will be more Returnal. Variety Saturday is back on the menu. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I don't feel like raiding anyone right now. Go support someone you like. Have a good one.